Time to take a look inside the injuries with Dr. A. I see Derek Carr at the top of your list.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of injuries, so let's get started. So Derek Carr, single transverse process fracture. Happened to Tony Romo a couple of years ago. Quarterbacks do not do well after this injury. They need about 3 to 4 weeks of rest. If he comes back in the next couple of games, he's a very high and elevated injury risk. Let's talk about Marcus Mariota. Everyone is worried about this minor hamstring strain. They are being extremely precautionary with him. Our algorithm is saying that he is going to remain at low injury risk and he'll be back up to above average if he just rests until the next game, so he should be good to go. Let's talk about Ty Montgomery. Again, multiple rib fractures. We've had a lot of these cases and multiple players this past week, but multiple is the key word. It's very difficult to pain manage, and he'll be targeted. Running backs always get hit in the chest, so he will remain as an elevated and below average player until he heals that injury in about 4 weeks. Devontae Adams, concussion, has not cleared concussion protocol, currently high injury risk, likely will not clear and will miss this next game.
Okay, and you have Dr. E with you.
Yeah, that's right. So let's talk a little bit about Derek Carr and this transverse process injury. Like, how is the recovery for
Well,
him?
actually, that is a great question. Let's start first by saying, what is a transverse process fracture? As you know, you have your spinal column, and from your spine, you basically have projections. One that go in the back and one that goes to the side that attaches to muscle. The one that goes to the side is called the transverse process. And an actual fracture of that can be very painful, can be extremely limiting, and as we know, it affected Tony Romo. So this can take sometimes almost 4 to 6 weeks to heal.
Wow. And then quickly, Mohamed Sanu, hamstring. Let's get a quick update on that.
Absolutely. Pretty much a hamstring injury is, the tendon that attaches in the back of your leg that allows you to run. So typically a bad injury with your hamstring could sideline you from anywhere up to 4 to 6 weeks.
Right, and quarterbacks with transverse process injuries and hamstring injuries and wide receivers, these are nagging type of injuries.
That's right.
And they kind of are recurrent, and you'll hear about this over and over again is what our algorithms are saying.
All right, a look inside the injuries. We'll be back in just a moment with more on Football's Play to Win. Jeffrey will join us.